So he might get impeached, which is kind of a little late, but has consequences. If he gets impeached in the Senate, he won't be able to run again in 2024. He'll be barred from running for any political office ever again, which is very exciting. I kind of want to discuss why do you guys think Republicans are going in on the Senate, or there's potential that they could?
What do you mean?
So why do you think Republicans are going along with it?
Oh, so I like, first of all, the first 100 days of a presidency is so pivotal and so important. And right now we have a Democratic controlled House and Senate. But Mitch McConnell could bog down the first 100 days of Joe Biden's presidency with this impeachment hearing. He can drag it out and he can postpone it. He can wait for the $1,400 stimulus package that people are supposed to be getting, that he promised if people won Georgia. And so like all this stuff that he needs to push through Congress could just get put on a back burner, and Republicans could just sit here and focus on this impeachment hearing and drag it out for months. Like what did the last one took? Like 27 days. It took like a month for it to go through the Senate and the hearings, and it just bogged down the Senate for a long time. And I'm not too clear about the rules of the Senate, but I think they can just only have one thing going through the Senate at a time or something or another. I'm not too familiar with it, but I know that it can be very counterproductive, but also at the same time, I could see Mitch McConnell wanting to seize power of the Republican Party. Right now, Trump is vulnerable.
Yeah.
And he is going out of office, and so Republicans need to rally behind somebody or something. And Mitch McConnell is like probably playing politics and wants to be that guy. And him severing Trump's head he would be the face of the Republican Party as it sits.
Yeah.
So like I could see that. So there's a little bit of pros and cons with both, but yeah, I'm not too sure how I feel about the impeachment cutting into Biden's first 100 days, which are so pivotal to the new administration rolling out new programs, implementing new policy. And so that $1,400 check that that he promised us is gonna be put on he said 2,000, but but it's definitely gonna push that farther back as terms of rolling that out.
Yeah, I have a few theories. One, Colin hit on real good. Well, McConnell wants control back of the Republican Party. Right now, Donald Trump is still the most powerful person in the entire party. He's got that thing with an ironclad death grip. And if he's not allowed to run for president again, that could very well change. Remember, Republicans, all they really care about is power. Another reason is they're probably legitimately furious about him inciting a riot in the friggin' on Capitol Hill. I know Lindsey Graham, who's just the biggest Trump cocksucker you could friggin' find. I know he was pretty pissed. There was a report where he was like screaming at his staff, "Why isn't he picking up the phone? Why when he call? Why is he saving us? Like, you idiot! He doesn't give a shit about you." Another reason is they're clearing the way for a new Republican in 2024. If Donald Trump runs in 2024, he's got that nomination locked up. Their base is just firmly behind him. Donald Trump is legitimately popular amongst Republicans. And they might want Josh Hawley in there. They might want, and there's a lot of Republican hopefuls in the Senate, like Lindsey Graham, Ted Cruz, but they don't want, I don't think they're going to convict him in the Senate. First off, I don't think that's going to happen.
I doubt it, yeah.
Yeah, they're just too chicken shit. They're just way too chicken shit. They want to position themselves as the next Trump, the rightful successor to that hateful base. and they won't do that by voting to convict. They might want that to happen so he can't run in 2024, but they themselves will not do it.
Yeah, like the problem was that the Republicans married themselves to Trump in his popularity, because he is a populist right candidate, and that popularity, a lot of people are like clout chasing, like, okay, he's got all this popularity. If I align myself with him, even though it may not seem logical or right to to uh to support him, they will, because they want his base. Like, Trump's base is so, like entwined, and it's so like, Kool-Aid drinking, and they don't want all of, so like what they want is his voters. They don't want Trump, but they want his voters, and they've married himself. Everybody in the House and Senate married him to himself, and that cost them the House, the Senate, and the presidency. And I don't know why they're still catering to his base, but like, it's definitely better political minds than me will probably think of some creative way to handle the impeachment going through the Senate. Like, either they're going to sever the head off of the snake and it's just going to be a wrap, and they're going to don't upset his base and just ride it out and sing kumbaya, or they're just going to be married to his base and his voters, and it's just, I don't know.
Well, Republicans during my lifetime, in contrast to the Democrats, actually care about their base and actually try to represent their base. Their base is terrible, and they want despicable, hateful shit, but that they try to bring that. They don't, not on economic issues. They don't help them on economic issues because they go to please their donors. But you want to hate black people? I'll hate black people. You want to hate immigrants? You want to demonize the poor? We'll do that all day. Don't worry about that. But don't you dare ask for a fucking raise. But the Democrats never really try to cater to the base ever. But I don't know what the fallout from impeachment. There's going to be a massive fracture within the Republican Party. That fracture has kind of already happened because of the Senate accepting the results of the election. Trump's base is like, no, Trump won, man. He won, man. I don't know what they're going to fucking do. But whatever it is, it's going to be batshit crazy.
Yeah, so I was like, to be honest, and hopefully, like, I didn't think that Trump was going to make it 4 years. Like, I knew the amount of people that flat out just didn't like Trump, and a lot of minorities, like, you know what I mean, because of what he represents, and like, and so, like, I honestly, and then there was like something about Iran putting up $80 million. You remember something like that? It was like Iran, or he killed their general, and
Yeah.
they put up $80 million, and I was like, damn, that's that. I can call in the big leagues right there. Like, they, like, somebody could probably get him a mile away or something. You know what I mean? Like, and I was like, I honestly thought, with the amount of hate and everything that was stirred up during that he did rise to power, I was like, there's no way, like, with this, what crazy as things are, that he's going to make it 4 years, like, and the stuff that he's doing. Now, here we are 4 years later, and now here comes Biden, and these people just feel like they are disenfranchised. Their vote don't count. They should have won the election, and they're all gun owners or wannabe gun owners or whatever. And now here comes Joe Biden coming in with his, what is it, Build Back Better and Unite the Nation talk and blah 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 blah, whatever,
Unite
like
with
that.
these people. Unite with
Yeah,
these people.
yeah, and none of this is even going to matter, because you, like, this group of people are so, like, are feel disenfranchised for once in their life. You know what I mean? Like I'm a minority. I've been disenfranchised and silenced my whole life. You know what
They
I
aren't
mean? Like,
actually disenfranchised. Nothing's gonna fucking change for them. Like,
yeah, and so like now Biden getting in there for once, I'm actually just as worried about the repercussions of the propaganda that was out there and spread about him, the radical being controlled by the radical left and blah 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 blah. How many people um drink the Kool-Aid and are like, I must serve, you know what I mean, the greater good and take this man out, like
well,
they put
I'm a broken record on this. The Democrats are chicken shit coward losers. For I was born in '96. They've been chicken shit coward losers my whole life. They don't represent anything. There's a huge ideological vacancy in the Democratic Party for most of my life, and Bernie really changed that. Um, they the platform in 2014. Anyone remember what it was? It was protecting Obamacare and protecting abortion rights and sitting on our ass. They didn't care about anything, and so now we gotta actually care about stuff. And them just sitting on their ass and not addressing the problems that exist has allowed these people to just, oh, no one's gonna freaking help me. Well, screw you. You're all child molesters.